Happy St. Patrick's Day, Capricorn, and a special greeting going out to my Irish Cappies. But this obviously is for everyone. We can all use a little luck of the Irish. So I thought I'd do fortune readings for everyone. Um, so I'm from New York, by the way, and we all enjoy St. Patrick's Day here. So um, you know, there's some extra levity here in these readings for me anyway. Um, so I have a new St. Patrick's Day deck here. It's a really cool deck, and it's nice and quality, heavy stock, really nice. I got it on SD, um, Etsy rather. So your tea leaf cards are interesting, not surprising, but Spirit did deliver the fortune message. Um, if you guys didn't see your Valentine's Day reading, I was really frustrated when I pulled your Lenormand cards. Were they Lenormand or tea leaf? But either way, oh, it was the tea leaf, right? So I pulled the tea leaves, and it was like all hardship cards. And I was like, what? Where's the love? It's a Valentine's Day reading, you know? And then I shuffled again. This is before I started recording, and I came out with, almost all the same cards. And I was like, okay, Spirit's really serious about this. And I was kind of down and, you know, about it. Um, and it turned out kind of okay, whatever. Go see it if you haven't watched it. But then I doubled back and did a bonus because I was like, no, 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 no. I can't leave Capricorn like that without talking about some real love. So, but anyway, say all that to say that for St. Patrick's Day, um, Spirit really delivered. And by the way, so the message with Valentine's Day was, yeah, 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 there's love coming, but no time soon. There's some things that you have to work on, A, B, and C. So, but here, Spirit's like, yeah, you got good fortune, but Cappies, we've been talking about this for months, that Cappies have been through it, continue to go through it, and we're used to the BS, but here it is. Um, let's look at the middle cards first. We've got a stubborn and aggressive person, a ram. This could be uh, an Aries, doesn't need to be. There are plenty of stubborn and aggressive people out there that aren't Aries, but whatever. This is very Capricornian that we're always dealing with people who get on our nerves like this. We know how to deal with them. Um, you know, the goat always wins over the ram, so I'm not worried about you guys. We'll probably hear about it in a moment. But someone will gossip about all your secrets. Parrot. Yeah, okay. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. I mean, yeah, goats know that. No one knows how to overcome problems like we do. So, this is kind of same old. But flanking all of this mess here, we have honor and respect will come to you. And four-leaf clover, great good fortune. Okay, which is really amazing because you, Capricorn, are the last video I'm recording in the series. I like to save Capricorn for last because I like to uh, put extra effort in yours. So I save you for last. No one got this four-leaf clover but you guys. So I'm really pleased to see that because I feel like Capricorns always get the short end of the stick in the readings. I'll do readings, and a lot of the other signs will have these great, readings and good news. And, we get the pile of dog shit all the time. And I'm like, hey, but this time we have the proverbial four-leaf clover. So yay, us. Um, yeah, we have to deal with a lot of crap in our lives, but we have plenty of reward too that the universe delivers to us. So we'll start with this side, middle card from here. Yes. Okay. I can't shuffle the whole deck because it's a very thick deck. It's tarot, but each card is thick, so it makes the whole deck thick. Center card, focus card. Whoa. What? Get the hell out of here. Look at Spirit with the fortune card. Is this upright? Yeah. You taking these cards too? This card too? Is this our first card? All right. What else we got here? Oh, but is it reversed? It's reversed. All righty. Oh, the chariot. Whoa. We got some flying cards today. The chariot. No cards under it too? No, just the chariot. Capricorns are always on the chariots. You're still pulling from here, okay. King of Wands. Okay. That. Reverse. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So, and the death is under this stubborn, aggressive person here, too. Okay. People can get on our nerves, Capricorn. Okay. And people especially like to mess with Capricorns because, we're on a different frequency. We know how to manifest and build nice lives for ourselves. And people don't like that, right? So we're always going to attract people who want to start ish, you know? It's just life. Um, I don't have to tell you how to deal with these people. However, you have the death card here, which talks about really not letting things go. Someone will gossip about you and all your secrets. Again, this is very similar to the ram, although I don't think the parrot is the same person as the ram. These two talk about people in general. These are multiple people. Um, and, not only do Capricorns get BS, but we have to juggle the BS too. Aye, aye, aye. But um, we need to pick our battles, right? And we can't let people like the ram drag us down into the muck. Um, and it's not easy to do because people could really grate on our nerves, but what does it really cost us in the end? You have these people just draining us of our energy and time, and it's just not, it doesn't serve us. Someone gossiping about you, Capricorn, don't tell anyone about your plans. Is really what this is talking about. We're doing big things, we Capricorns. Okay? So, as much as, it's natural to want to talk about your plans because you're excited about them, but, we have to remind ourselves that not people aren't always happy for us. And, it's probably good for us to assume that no one is happy for us, not in a bitter, like destructive way, but enough to encourage us to just keep things to ourselves. People don't need to know about your plans until you can't hide them anymore. It's like you don't tell people about the business you're building until it blows up, and it's visible to everyone. Then you could talk about it. But in terms of plans and stuff, don't talk about them. Um, and if you've already spoken about your plans, then expect that you're not going to be able to keep them a secret because there are people in your life that are running their mouths. So just be aware of it. Um, Wheel of Fortune, and it says persevere and you'll overcome your problems. You know, this BS that people are going to bring to you, you're going to be able to overcome anyway. They might get on your nerves for a couple of minutes, but you'll be able to work it out. Karma is always on our side if we keep our hearts and our intentions pure. And then, of course, and this is in the center here. So when these people just get on your nerves, remember this card. Really commit it to memory. Look at how beautiful the card is, too. But I mean, this tells you that whoever it is that's getting on your nerves, they're going to get there. So that's fine. Let it go. You don't have to tell them where to go or anything. Just ignore them and keep it pushing. And think about the good karma that's going to come to you. Page of Pentacles talks about you starting to see this great good fortune coming. The plans that you are making. I think we were talking about this in another reading where, one can have an idea and there's a feeling like that's a good idea, but geez, how am I going to pull this off? You know? But, and then Pluto and Aquarius just came to mind too, where we have that lighter energy and where we're starting to feel that lack of resistance that was there before when Pluto was in Capricorn. We tried to get something done and there was all this resistance and, you know, quicksand that we had to move through. But that energy is gone now, and Page of Pentacles is like, oh, I'm beginning to see how this is going to work now, right? And King of Wands, you're starting to put this together. This is the entrepreneur card, the one who knows how to think out the box, the one who's full of ideas. And when he has an idea, he implements it and he knocks it out of the park, you know? The chariot is the same energy. It's you charging forward to go get your good fortune that's waiting for you. This is the best. the best reading, hands down, out of all of the signs. I'm thrilled. You deserve it, Capricorn. You've been through enough. Okay. For both flanking cards? Okay. Well, we got the jumpers today. What do we got here? Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is really telling me, it's talking about the ram and the parrot. That's another thing, that ain't nobody got time for that is coming into mind where, you've got so much exciting stuff to do. Like, are you going to choose to stop and argue with these people, or are you going to, continue with your work? Three of Cups, because that's exactly what I said. Are you going to choose the BS, or are you going to choose your good fortune? Three of Cups is you celebrating, but it also talks. This is a contrast. The Three of Cups. Look at these people having fun together. This is a contrast of the ram and the parrot. Remember in the yearly reading, we were talking about taking out the garbage. We're walking away from people like the ram and the the parrot, and we're soon going to start coming across our soul family one by one. So, F the ram and the parrot. Okay. Yeah, we're done with the tarot. No clarification decks either. Okay. Ganesha, message from the universe. Okay. Messages from the universe. Okay. Okay. We'll get a soul truth too. And then maybe we'll do Sonia Choquette or Esther Hicks or something. Let's see. Put out a poll recently about how you felt about the new energies, whether you feel the lightening of the energy with Pluto and Aquarius that we're well into now. Um, how do you feel about that? If you can find the poll, I'd be thrilled if you can um, do the poll for me, because I am interested in how people feel are feeling with this new energy. So, how can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude. Wait. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. But you know is coming. Today's soul action. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is screaming out at us here. I surrender. Today's mantra. I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome and I joyfully trust the process. Okay. So we didn't have like a Four of Pentacles or anything come out. Um, so, but which Four of Pentacles would indicate like over controlling things. But we do have the Chariot and the King of Wands here. I don't feel like an overdoing it energy, but sometimes in our efforts we can feel like anxious about it. Like, let's go already. Where's my great good fortune? You know? So spirits like take it easy, give us a second. We'll get it to you. Um You can't do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. Okay. Release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. There are changes that have been long awaited. I know that's right. Leave the past where it belongs in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. Okay, there's again talking about somewhat being patient. So, and maybe too, spirit's trying to leave you off with that because you got the four leaf clover and the wheel of fortune here in honor and respect. And I think that spirit um wants you to be excited about it, but don't be impatient about it, you know? Um, let's see, what are we doing? Esther Hicks, doing this one. Sonia Choquette's Whispers of Love. Yes. Higher self too? No. All righty. Hey, Capricorn. I am thrilled to deliver you guys a good message. Overjoyed. Okay. This is an enormous deck, and I cannot shuffle this gargantuan thing. My hands are too small. Okay, so we have two cards. All right. Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Okay, guys, I know what this means, but hold on. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Okay, so relationship patterns. I think some of you already know what I'm going to say. We have been talking about taking out the garbage, right? In our yearly reading, I think some of the other monthly readings, I talk about it quite often, especially in the yearly with the astrology definitely indicates that. Um, and a lot of us have already taken out some of that garbage in our lives. But the relationship patterns, this is speaking to the ram and the parrot in our lives that we still have, that it's time to discard them. It's more than, ignoring them and not paying them any mind, but also just removing them from our lives. It doesn't matter who it is, it can be a family member. Just because they're family doesn't mean that you need to deal with them in your lives. If they're causing you aggravation, they gotta go. It's that simple. So appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow. We know that already because Capricorn is constantly going through these painful growth moments. But you know what? Let's do a little digging. We'll do appreciate this moment first. What's the number here? 33. Appreciate this moment. Challenging circumstances rarely make sense at the time. It is important to face what is happening so you can learn lessons. Ask the angels to show you what is important in this moment. Learn how to be. Learn how to be. Try sitting in silence for a few minutes every day. This will help you become conscious of your feelings. Take in the world around you. Instead of rushing through your day, tune into the sights and sounds around you. It is important to practice being in the moment. Turn off your mobile phone and find ways to be engaged in whatever is happening instead of looking for an escape. Become aware of your thinking. Take note of what you are worrying about and bring yourself back to the moment and focus your attention on the present. A maiden wearing a crown of shells gazes into a conch filled with a beautiful image. The shells represent creativity, imagination, and shared emotions. A conch shell is blown to begin special events or announce an arrival. This may indicate good news. Great, we can use that. Or a new beginning. We could use that too. You do not need to do anything other than have gratitude for what is in front of you now. Fabulous. Relationship patterns. Let's see that one. That's 32. Oh, how convenient. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Okay? What did I say about the ram and the parrot? Consider the patterns that drive you to attract certain people into your life. Wow. You may find the next person you meet has similar qualities to your last partner. This is what you are energetically attracting. Once you learn the lesson, you will be able to attract healthier outcomes. It may be helpful to share the disappointments or pain from the past, whether from your current relationship or another period in your life. Be honest with yourself and address situations as they happen. Acknowledge that you can no longer stifle your feelings. Know your strengths and your triggers. See your past relationships as opportunities to grow and figure out what makes you happy. You have a better chance at a lasting relationship when you have self awareness. Stop idealizing past relationships as they can hold influence over your future outcomes. Love will not magically make you feel worthy or happy unless you have achieved those values for yourself. A beautiful woman holds a hand mirror. She looks down and at irises, Oh, the flowers. At irises and a maiden playing a harp. The beautiful blech, the a beautiful woman holds a hand mirror. She looks down at irises and a maiden playing a harp. The purple irises depict wisdom and power. It's time to call through residual emotions of past relationships. It's time to break your precedents. The harp is about striking a chord of truth in yourself, right? As you let go of these people, be sure to take time to assess these relationships and affirm to yourself and the universe what you do not want. And the, and you're not going to continually do this because after that you're going to start thinking about what you do want. But when you exit a relationship, it is good to assess what you don't like about that relationship and what you will not tolerate moving forward, right? Especially if you've been gaslighted and that kind of thing. Sometimes you just need to really sift through the gaslighting so that you can remind yourself what's true and what isn't, and all of those things so that you're not carrying any of that garbage with you in your psyche. It's just kind of cleaning it all out. Um, so any other advice? No, none of the other decks, right? So yeah, I think that's your message, Cappies. This is a beautiful reading. You've got the four-leaf clover here, Capricorn. Many, many blessings to you and good fortune. I love you guys. I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comments. Please like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. It helps me out. And I'll speak to you soon. Love you. Many blessings.